Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to some more K-pop news. The K-pop news that I have is on how last night it was announced that Twice has now become the first world act to spend 1,000 cumulative weeks on the Billboard Japan Hot 100 chart. Now, look, what does this mean? This means that every single Japanese song that Twice released in Japan and the amount of time that Twice's Japanese songs spent on the Billboard Japan Hot 100 chart is equal to 1,000 weeks on this chart in Japan. Now look, here's my thoughts about that. For me, I totally agree with this because for me, every single song that Twice released in Japan is so good. Some of my most favorite songs that Twice released in Japan is Hare Hare and Celebrate. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. And also, what is your favorite songs that Twice released in Japan so far? The next K-pop news that I have is on how last night it was reported that four members of the Black Label staff were injured following an accident at a manufactory where they were shooting for their male trainees. The four staff members fell from a height of 6 meters. Yon have also reported that two of the staff members, men in their 30s and 40s, suffered severe head injuries and were taken to a Jew University Hospital's trauma center. While two staff members suffered severe injuries, all four staff members' injuries are considered non-life threatening. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. First off, I'm just so glad to hear the news that their injuries that they suffered are not life threatening. But at the same exact time, I'm so sad to hear that these four staff from the Black Label are injured like this. Also, on top of all that, I'm so curious to find out on what happened to make this situation happen like this. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you sad to hear that these four staff from the Black Label got injured like this or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how former leader of the K-pop boy group named The Wind, named Shin JAEWON, has now left his own agency because it says right here. On February 28th, with us Entertainment announced that they had mutually agreed to end Shin JAEWON's exclusive contract with their agency and that The Wind will be continuing their activities as a six-member group. Shin Jae-won previously left The Wind back in December due to personal circumstances. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. For me, I'm so sad to hear that Shin Jae-won is going to leave his company, and at the same exact time, I'm so curious to find out on what Shin Jae-won is going to do next inside of K-pop and on what type of new company that he's going to join. Also, on top of that, I'm so curious to find out on who the new leader of the K-pop boy group in the Wind is going to be, since Shin Jae-won was the previous leader of the K-pop boy group. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you sad to hear that Shin Jae-won left his agency and left his group or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how last night it was announced that Stray Kids member named Lee Know has now been appointed as a member of the Bob Pierce Honor Club. The reason is because it says right here. Previously, in January, Lee Know donated 100 million won to World Vision's Global Food Crisis Response Project to help children in the poorest countries facing food shortages due to rapid climate change. Now, look, here's my thoughts about this. For me, first off, I'm so glad to hear that Lena of Stray Kids did this good deed in January of last month. And for me, I totally think that it is deserved that Stray Kids member named Lena becomes a member of the Bob Pierce Honor Club since he did this good deed in January of 2024. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you happy to hear that leader of Stray Kids has now become a member of the Bob Pierce Honor Club or not? The next K-pop news that I have is on how when IU has her world tour concert next month in South Korea at the KSPO Dome, it has been announced that New Jeans will appear and perform as a special guest at IU's world tour concert in Korea. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. For me, I cannot wait to find out on what songs that New Jeans is going to be performing here. But for me, the two songs that I really want to see New Jeans perform here is both Super Shy and ETA. Also, it is expected that New Jeans member Naheen will perform a special live stage performance of the song called Shh, because on IU's latest album, Hayden had collabed with IU with a song called Shh. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you going to go see New Jeans live at IU's World Tour concert inside of Korea next month? The final K-pop news that I have is on how last night Babymonster announced that on April 1st of 2024 at 12 a.m. Korean Standard Time that they are going to release their very first mini album ever called Babymonster. Now look, the reason of why this album is so special to everyone is because it's going to be the very first album with all seven members of Babymonster inside of it. That is why for me I'm so excited to hear their new album. Because for me, when I heard Batter Up and Stuck in the Middle, I felt like something was missing, and when I realized that Aya was not inside of their songs, I was so sad about that. But let me know your thoughts are on this K-pop news. Are you excited to hear Baby Monster's first real mini album called Baby Monster or not? Anyways, that's it for today. Please make sure to let me know your thoughts are on all of this K-pop news that has come out this morning, and I will see you all next time. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.